All right, first off, let me say Happy New Year. Welcome to 2025. That was a crazy 2024, and I'm excited for what's coming next in this new year. We're gonna do a lot more of the work, a lot more progression, a lot more application of the rules, a lot more of the rules. We're gonna take this thing to the next level, man. Thank you, everybody who's been tuning in, everybody who's been listening, everybody who's been supportive, everybody who's bought the book. Yo, tap in. We got a lot more coming. Now, let's get ready for this new episode. Peace. Welcome back to the House Rules, where we don't just break down the rules for success, we rewrite them. Today, we're diving into one of the most important lessons I've ever learned. Never let emotions overpower intelligence. Let me set the stage with this. Emotions, they're the fuel of life. They drive our decisions, power our connections, and color our experiences. But if left unchecked, they can also burn down everything we've built. Bruce Lee said it best. Emotions can be the enemy. If you give in to your emotion, you lose yourself. That's what this episode is about. Harnessing that power without losing control. Let's get into it. All right, so let's start here. Emotions get a bad rap. People love to throw around phrases like, don't be so emotional or calm down. But emotions aren't the enemy. They're essential to the human experience. Think about it. Courage, passion, love, all fueled by emotion. But on the flip side, so are anger, fear, and jealousy. It's a double-edged sword. Here's a fun little biology lesson. Your brain has this thing called the amygdala. It's like your emotional command center. When something triggers you, the amygdala screams, react now. That's why you snap at your partner, slam on the brakes, or send that regrettable text. So while your emotions are screaming, your logical brain, what's called the prefrontal cortex, is like, hold up, let's think this through. Problem is, the amygdala usually gets the first move unless you train yourself to pause. Here's the good news. You can train yourself to strike a balance between emotion and reason. That's called emotional intelligence. It's like being a mental tightrope walker. Let's break it down. Emotional intelligence is knowing when to let emotions guide you and when to shut them down. It's not about ignoring feelings. It's about interpreting them. I'll tell you this. I've made my fair share of impulsive decisions. I'm talking decisions fueled by anger, frustration, and fear. And 90% of the time, they backfired. But those mistakes, they were teachers. They showed me the value of checking in with myself before acting. So how do you do it? Start by identifying your triggers. What sets you off? For me, it's being interrupted when I'm in the zone. Now that I know that, I can recognize the emotion before it spirals out of control. Let's talk about the heavyweight champion of emotions, fear. Fear is in our DNA. It kept our ancestors alive when they were dodging saber-toothed tigers. But here's the thing. Those tigers aren't around anymore. Fear is outdated software running on today's hardware. You're scared to take risks, scared of failure, scared of what people think. But fear is like a bully. It only has power if you let it. I'm not saying you need to be fearless. That's unrealistic. I'm saying you need to act despite fear. You want to start a business? You'll be scared. Do it anyway. You want to ask someone out? Your palms will sweat. Do it anyway. That's how you grow. Now for the good stuff. How do we put this into action? Let me give you a quick playbook. 1, pause and reflect. When you feel strong emotion, stop. Take a deep breath. Count to 5 if you need to. This gives your logical brain time to catch up. 2, mindfulness practices. Meditation, journaling, even a quick walk can do wonders for your emotional state. These aren't just hippie hacks. They're science-backed. 3, challenge your thoughts. Ask yourself, is this reaction logical? Is this emotion helping or hurting me right now? 4, find a support system. Surround yourself with people who won't pour gasoline on your emotional fire, but will help you see things clearly. 5, take perspective. Sometimes stepping outside of yourself and looking at the situation as an observer can shift your reaction completely. All right, here's the challenge for the week. Think about a recent decision you made based purely on emotion. Maybe it was lashing out in an argument, skipping an opportunity out of fear, or sending that snarky email. Now ask yourself, how could I have balanced my emotions with logic to get a better outcome? The truth is, emotions are tools. They're powerful, but they're not supposed to drive the car. Use them wisely and they'll make you stronger. Let them take the wheel and, well, you know how that ends. Thanks for tuning into House Rules. If this episode resonated with you, share it, tag me, and let's start a conversation about mastering emotions. And remember, every rule we explore here isn't just a suggestion. It's a pathway to building your best life. Catch you next time. Peace.